So, no clue. All brand new to this. All brand new. Is noob even a word? Isn't the? I hope this is the walking trail. 5 miles. It's an hour and 45 minutes of keeping myself entertained. And there's a rock in my shoe. Well, if I'm certain about one thing, by the end of this segment, I will have a tan. Because the sun is beating merciless. So I'm just grateful that it's towards the end of October. It's October 20th today, so unfortunately I won't be able to walk 33 miles in one day. Let's keep it simple. Let's keep it safe. Why do the words of the great philosopher Gandalf come to mind? Keep it secret. Keep it safe. Tell you what, I sure feel like a hobbit right now. I've eaten plenty today. I've had first, second, breakfast. What are all the other ones? I should know this because Lord of the Rings is my favorite book and subsequently my favorite movie. I don't think it's right to distinguish those. I don't think it's right to distinguish between the three: Fellowship of the Ring, The Two Towers, and Return of the King. I truly see them as one volume of work. Jack of all trades, except I don't really have a trade, I just have a job. Because when I started out with the idea, the concept of this, don't know if it's going to be a channel. It's a thing right now. I'm a guy talking to a camera. If I'm seen by anybody, then great. You know, of course, there's always the pitch for like, share, and subscribe. And I think many people just hit that just to combat that selective algorithm. Let's choose what we offer each person. Let's choose what they consume. And, well, that was something. That was a mouse or something. I don't know. Hopefully I'm walking mostly with my head up, but I don't want to step in a big old pile of you know what. I have no clue whatsoever how far I am into this, but I keep going. I keep going until the wheels fall off. I haven't said that in a while. Because it was funny. At my job, this was years ago. This is, say, 6, 7, 8 years ago. Oh, shady thing. Shady Lane. What kind of activity goes on here? No clue. Well, I am chancing it because I don't see any vehicles. What is this? Okay, no hiking, no hunting. Winter ATV. How do you get a winter ATV? Back on point. You still the bits fall off. Yeah, I was driving around work. I work in a warehouse on a stand-up forklift. That's the industry standard. And there's a picture of Saturn. Just a random, and I'm going to stop apparently. A random picture of Saturn. To orbit around the sun takes 29 years. Got that? Named after Saturn, the Roman god of agriculture. I suppose when you're in a farming community, this would be the only relevant planet to the area, known as the jewel of the solar system. I don't know, I wasn't around when they made that. If lined up, more than 9 Earths would fit across Saturn. I'd have no problem for room then. The rings of Saturn are particles of ice, dust, and rock. And yet they form perfectly around Saturn. Maybe not in a perfect, symmetry, but they're rings. It's crazy. And Saturn was discovered in prehistoric times. I sure wasn't around for that. I don't think 40 may be old to some, but I sure wasn't here when our ancestors were drawn on caves and wearing togas. Togas were those, as someone who claims to love history, I brain fart on things at the most inopportune moments. Togas, yeah, they were togas. I know for sure Romans wore togas. Prehistoric were those ancient civilizations like ancient Greece. That was ancient Greece, so 400 or 500 BC, so 2,500 years ago. Well, if I've been recording for 16 minutes, and I have 2 minutes, roughly, of recording on the flip side, and I'd say 5 to 10 minutes of post recording, so just me blabbing to myself into nature, I guess. I've been at this for 30 minutes. 30 minutes out of a 1 hour and 45 minute walk. Half an hour in. At 1:45 when I started. Puts me at 2:15. I don't know how I'm doing. It's 2:15 and I have a busted old hiking stick, so that's great. How hard am I hitting this ground? I'm like trying to impale the ground here. Trying to impale the gravel. Yeah, there sure are people. There are definitely people riding their bikes on this trail. What I wish I had, one, was time. That's for sure. Who doesn't want more time? Probably someone on their deathbed. Wah, wah, wah. That'd be hilarious if I get all the way to the end, an hour and 45 or so minutes into this walk, almost 2 hours into this walk, to realize because my headphones are plugged in, no sound is coming through. Oh man, there's no way in heck. I just end up wasting a lot of battery. And my arm has to move. I'm gonna end up sleeping like this. Okay. I'm gonna end up sleeping like this. Just crook it up like this. That's terrible lighting. I'm glad because I'm finally getting some shade. But my stuff, I'm gonna sleep like I'm absorbing, like I'm clenching up for a punch to the gut. My wife's gonna be like, "What's wrong with you?" I'm glad she, in a little over a year, I'm glad she's never asked that question. That's refreshing. She laughs. She enjoys my sense of humor. Oh, look, a bench. I haven't earned a bench. I better start benching. Just be quiet. I need to just be quiet. Put some miles behind me. That's what I'm doing. There we go. Let's call it. Let's put some miles behind us.